We are here celebrating our 2K TV wrap party, and we're going to head into the Triple Threat Park today with two members of Team 2K TV, Danny and John, and one community member, Ebans. Welcome back to 2K TV. We are so excited to have you on the show once again. How are you doing today?
Doing good. Thanks for having me back.
In Triple Threat, you can pick your card. So which card and player are you using today? Because this is going to be a good one.
I'm going to be using Invincible LaMelo Ball. That's definitely my favorite card that's came out all year.
So I'll be running with Invincible Giannis, so I can help with any of the other skills that need taken care of in this game.
And I just want no excuses, so I'm running Invincible Wemby.
Let's look at our opponents here.
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At small forward, Benedict Mathurin. At shooting guard, Andrew Nembhard. At center, Miles Turner. At the other forward position, Pascal Siakam. At the other guard position, Tyrese Halliburton. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. And now, stand up and make some noise for your Miami Heat. At guard, 6 feet. Number 45, Davion Mitchell. Number 24, Haywood Highsmith. Number 55, Duncan Robinson. In the middle, 7 feet, number 7, Khalil Lair. At forward, 6'9", number 13, Adebayo. The head coach is Eric Spoelstra. Your
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. And for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson is out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Ware in at the center position. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Adebayo against Siakam. And Adebayo with the 3.
Yeah, Adebayo getting it done from downtown.
Ooh, poked away. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Out of bounds. Indiana ball.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Robinson with the block. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And a big finish by Robinson.
Big time breakout, leaving everyone in the dust.
Oh, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
knocked loose. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Siakam. He had 9 points in his last time out. 5 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. That one's off. Still out of sync. Miami's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner. Halliburton surveys the floor. Out on his own on the break. Here's Highsmith. Flushes it down to finish the break.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Halliburton. Last game out, 36 points for him. Kept alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. Number 1, the Heat.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
The Heat have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Miami from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. The ball's knocked loose. Robinson with a steal. By himself. And Mitchell with the slam.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They double-team Halliburton. Poke loose. To the inside. To snap the cold streak. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 18 at 6'9". Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your...
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Heat. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And, of course, Indiana just need to keep fighting.
Checking out Indiana, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Here's Highsmith. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. They've got numbers. Halliburton outside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass break Miami. Jumps up. And Mitchell with the slam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Again, the Heat score.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Nembhard outside. They need this. Miami grabs the miss. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Highsmith. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Searching for their first points of the game. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Fast break, here come the Heat. There's the three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. And here we go, the Heat fast break. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robinson. Now here's Neesmith. Tight defense on him. Knocked away. Misses off the right iron. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Adebayo from long range. And again, Miami with a triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Miami Heat making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, BA, and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Jovic and Bam play together inside. Davion Mitchell is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Toppin. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Pass to Siakam. 4 on the clock. Robbed. Here come the Heat again in transition. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Out left to the wing. Here's Jaquez. Here's Jovic. Guarded by Toppin. Here's Mitchell. Money from the wing. Mitchell's got 22.
Their defense is getting run off the floor right now.
McConnell outside. On the wing, Nembhard. That's tipped. Wiggins with a steal. Stolen by Siakam. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Love is checked in for Adebayo. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Mathurin comes in for Nembhard. Here's Toppin. No made baskets yet. Turner finds Mathurin. McConnell with it. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. Fires it. And Miami again with the bucket.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Mitchell against McConnell. Outside Neesmith. On the wing, Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Wiggins. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Jaquez. And again, it's Miami converting.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Now here's Neesmith, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball stolen. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here's Indiana now, after the basket by Miami. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. He's all alone. And Mitchell with the slam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Wiggins with a steal. Here's Love. No points yet. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, strong defensive pressure has given them the advantage here.
McConnell against Mitchell. Pass to Toppin. To in the cold spell. They grab their own miss. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
On the wing, Mitchell. 26 points for him. And that one drops.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Over McConnell. And there's another one for the Heat.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
McConnell against Mitchell. Here's Neesmith. And it's rejected. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered by Matherin. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by Love.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Mitchell against McConnell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break Miami. Here's Wiggins. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's McConnell. Miami making their last shot. There's the double team with Wiggins. McConnell finds Matherin. McConnell against Mitchell. Clock at 6. Looking to win the run. Tipped.
Wow, terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block. Something he's worked hard to improve on.
Here's Jovic. And he drives in.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's McConnell. 9 points in his last outing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jovic. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Mitchell against McConnell. The ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Substitution on the court.
Halliburton outside. Over Mitchell. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Pacers ball.
Here's Turner. And a miss there off the inbound. Davion Mitchell, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Miami. He had the ball handlers off balance all quarter and came up with a bunch of steals. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all about Miami as the game got going. Seemingly flawless as the game got underway, they were knocking down shots and playing tough defense as they went on a 13-0 run. From their first bucket of the game to the end of the first quarter, they held on to that lead with an iron fist, never once giving it up. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks, and it's a blowout right now.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into their defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Indiana on the court for the Pacers. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami.
That's right. It's T-shirt time. Now in the game, Andrew Wiggins.
And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Now here's Siakam. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 5 on the clock. Fast break Miami. Here's Ware. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
2 points. That one goes. Wiggins got 7 points.
We see it happen again. They give the ball away, and it immediately hurts them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Nembhard, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Will it go?
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Now here's Nembhard. Still without a bucket. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Salto.
So it's Miami now. Here's Adebayo. Again, the Heat score.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Wiggins. Oh, big finish.
Oh, did you see that?
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Another steal. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Wiggins against Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Knocks it loose. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Oh, got that one up quick. Adebayo's got 13 now.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Now here's Halliburton. Still no points. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And he lays it in.
And at any level of basketball, the turnover differential can make all the difference.
Pass to Turner. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Halliburton against Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. And that one's long.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Oh!
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And here's Indiana now. Miami making their last shot. Halliburton finds Turner. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Second chance shot. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Nails it from 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Halliburton against Wiggins. Here's Turner. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Lets it fly. Again, the Heat score. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Turner. He got a piece of it.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Adebayo. And again, it's Miami converting.
They're really pushing the pace and wasting no time in transition.
Wiggins against Halliburton. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his...
Look out below!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. 1 second left. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Miami Heat way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Miami Heat. All right, time for an injury report.
I had a moment to catch up with the Heat's head athletic trainer, and he told me their worst fears have just been confirmed. It's a broken hand. He won't return tonight or anytime soon. This injury will knock him out for an extended period of time. BA?
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Robinson in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Rozier, the pass to Robinson. Shoots over Shepard. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Rozier.
Well, we know Terry Rozier can score it, but you love when he sets his teammates up. That's when his whole game is flowing.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Ooh, poked away. Robinson with a steal. And another fast break opportunity for the Heat. Here we go. And he lays it in on the break. Robinson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
McConnell's shot is off. And it's Miami's ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going.
Yeah, the ability to change pace for Rozier just keeps the defense guessing on that drive.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Tipped away. It's stolen by Love. 3-on-3. Here's Rozier. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Nesmith. Rebound Miami. Jovic has got 4 rebounds now. Rozier from outside. The offensive rebound to the middle. Tries again. Pass to Jovic. Shoots over Nesmith. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Got a piece of it. Now here's Jaquez. And they pick up 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Nesmith passes to McConnell. Walker's shot is off. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McConnell with a steal. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Jaquez. Here's Rozier. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Rozier's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Jaquez. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, the quickness on display. Terry Rozier on the break. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. They double him with Rozier. Stolen by Rozier. And he's all alone. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
McConnell outside. Walker finds McConnell. Back to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Shepard. That's tipped. Bryant from deep three-point land. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Miami making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Shepard. He shoots. That's good from Jaquez. And the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got 4 assists in the game. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Nembhard. Defense is right there. Outside Nesmith. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Wiggins. By himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
When Wiggins plays that kind of defense, he can create all kinds of havoc. He's got the speed to get out and be a one-man fast break.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Davion Mitchell.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's McConnell. Miami making their last shot. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Rozier. Highsmith is checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Rozier. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for McConnell. Here's Toppin. Offensive rebound. Siakam misses the layup. Robinson against Halliburton. Here's Highsmith. He drops it from range.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Halliburton. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Up top, Walker. Blocked! Here's Highsmith. And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Ali LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.